I am Gianna Tsakou. I work as a senior project manager and analyst at Singular Logic, which is one of the largest IT companies in Greece, offering services integration and IT to many different stakeholders. Today I will discuss the journey of a service for battling cognitive decline in older adults, how we started as an R&D project co-funded by the European Commission, and how this was then moved into the market with specific steps. I will discuss the need very briefly because I think we are all very much aware of that. I will then move on discussing what is sociable right now and who are the main sociable users. I will also discuss how this journey began with a co-funded EU project, Sociable, how it continued with Singular Logic and its collaborators helping to enter the market, what making the next step towards the market includes with Sociable Plus, and some lessons learned throughout this journey. We are all very much aware of what the need is. The Alzheimer's market, the market related to cognitive decline of older adults, is really huge, and the problem is really big. The global impact of dementia is very large. There is one new person suffering from dementia every 3 seconds, and it's getting bigger and bigger. The related costs are at the moment at the range of billions of US dollars, and by 2018 they will reach trillions, so the numbers are really huge. If we could compare the costs related to dementia to an economy, then dementia would be the 18th largest economy in the world. So we are talking really about a very huge problem that we have to find effective ways to battle. Up to recently, treatment of Alzheimer's and cognitive decline involved mainly pharmaceutical treatment. Cognitive training was based mainly on non-personalized methods and paper-based methods, which made it not very efficient for medical experts to monitor progress and report about it. In the recent years, emerging ICT-based cognitive training methods appeared in the market by companies like Lumosity, Cognifeed, My Brain Solutions, and more. But these were targeting mainly individuals in a gamified way. Gamification was used a lot, but mainly in a non-supervised use. So these activities were not well connected with the practices of medical treatment, and they didn't offer very much possibility to medical experts to monitor the progress and to personalize even more the treatment. As a result, they were mainly addressing prevention rather than treatment. So Sociable came to address some of these needs by offering a system, a platform, both for prevention and cognitive rehabilitation. Sociable today is addressing all kinds of users through a number of cognitive training activities addressing all 7 cognitive skills, human cognitive skills. It can be played at different difficulty levels depending on the needs of the person, easy level, medium level, hard level. But even more importantly, it offers the possibility for customized, personalized training cognitive activities, cognitive interventions designed according to the individual needs of specific patients in terms of specific cognitive skills that need to be trained more than others in each patient. So Sociable is a cognitive training platform. It covers all 7 cognitive skills: memory, executive functions, constructual praxis, attention, logical reasoning, language, and orientation. And it also enables social activation, if this is selected by the medical experts, through a number of multiplayer activities. The activities, the cognitive training activities, are well connected to everyday life through a number of execution of real-life scenarios, like ordering a meal in a restaurant or moving around the house or traveling, activities that in many cases people with cognitive decline find challenging. It enables progress monitoring of the patient and management of the different data for the medical experts. The platform, the user interfaces, and of course the cognitive training activities have been designed by more than 20 medical experts, and they have been clinically validated with over 300 patients in 4 different countries, in Greece, in Italy, in Spain, and in Norway. And at the moment it is a cloud-based service and platform independent, so any device that is connected to the internet can be used to use the cognitive training activities. Sociable users, the direct beneficiaries are of course older adults with cognitive impairments or at risk to have cognitive impairments. Then organizations that provide services to such people, like memory clinics, hospitals, rehabilitation centers, municipality centers, and so on. And medical experts working in those organizations, all medical experts like geriatric internists, neurologists, nurses, social carers. They are the ones designing and configuring in an easy way the individualized activities and the cognitive training program for the elderly patients whom they treat. The journey began as an EU co-funded CIP-PSP project called SOCIABLE. SOCIABLE began in May 2009 and ended in July 2012. As already mentioned, a number of medical experts participated in the design of the platform, the user interfaces, and the activities. At that time, the SOCIABLE was offered on the Microsoft Surface platform, the large table, that multi-touch table that Microsoft had launched to the market at that time. That offered us the possibility for offering mixed reality activities. And it was also offered on any tablet, any touch PC. It was designed to be multilingual from start, so it was offered and still is offered in English, Italian, Norwegian, Spanish, and Greek. And the co-funded project gave us the opportunity to test extensively with over 300 users the different cognitive training activities and co-design the personalized programs addressing people with cognitive decline. The results were very promising. So continuing the journey, there was a momentum that luckily we grasped and were able to enter the market. Right after the end of the funded project, the approval by a very large part of the medical experts that were part of the project, but also experts who came in contact with us during the project, really helped and triggered demand by specific memory clinics and rehabilitation centers to continue using SOCIABLE or to even have a new installation of SOCIABLE and use it in their real life treatment of patients. So we had 2 major installations in large memory clinics and rehabilitation centers, one in the Hygia hospital in Greece, and another one in Foundation Santa Lucia in Italy. And this helped us to build success stories and move on. And of course, some welcome income. We were able to receive income and continue with the further development of SOCIABLE. We started with the majority of our customers, of course, in Greece and Italy, and the installation helped us to further validate the system with real-life cases, more real-life cases after the project. It also helped us design new activities following the request of our customers. and of course the financial income. On the other hand, some concerns came about. The installation costs that were related to the local installation approach that we were following at the time were really high. So this was difficult. It was not a very flexible approach, as on-site support was needed, and this didn't help much in expanding the market, especially out of Greece, where maintenance and support costs were raising. So making the next step, which is the current situation that we are found right now, involves, of course, keeping the medically sound and validated concept and activities. We will maintain that, and this, we feel, is the basis of our product. But at the same time, we are working on transforming the technology and the platform through which we are providing SOCIABLE to make it cloud-enabled and offer SOCIABLE as a service over any web-enabled device. We are also working towards enhancing the game engine and being able to produce more activities in less time. And of course, expanding the medically validated content to address different activities and more difficulty levels, and in this way enable even further personalization, because we feel that this is really key for the success of this product. Making the next step also involves a lot of integration. Integration with our own products. So Singular Logic is offering a number of medical-related systems, hospital management systems, eHealth solutions, electronic health records, and these are already installed in a number of clients. So we want to be able to integrate with this, and in this way offer a better experience to our clients, but also take advantage of the large clientele that Singular Logic already has. At the same time, we want to integrate with collaborator solutions, even outside of Greece, so that we can have efficient collaborations and again be able to expand in markets where our collaborators are operating. Then, of course, our immediate plans include expansion in Greece and Italy, but we also want to enter new markets. For example, we are currently discussing with the UK and Serbia, and we also want to enter new vertical markets, for example, rehabilitation after stroke, and have activities that are specifically addressing these kind of markets, or even the general population and general game players. These are some indicative clients where SOCIABLE is currently installed. As already mentioned, the IHEA Memory Clinic is offering us a pool of hundreds of patients where SOCIABLE is being used. Santa Lucia Foundation, which is one of the most prestigious private neurological and rehabilitation hospitals in Italy, is also offering the same. The Avexia Rehabilitation Center, the Actios Care Home for the Elderly, Frodida Zois Home Care, Anousakio Care Provider for the Elderly, the Municipality of Kifisia Social Welfare Center, the Anagenesis, a large rehabilitation center in Thessaloniki, and the market is growing. As said, the journey is not over. It has just begun. But some lessons learned that we take out of the journey already is, first and most of all, how many of you use a toothbrush? I think I'm right to assume everybody more than once a day. So the most important lesson is that the product must be as necessary to the user as a toothbrush. I think most of us are involved in the EU-funded projects domain, and in many cases we are proposing things that do not necessarily make sense. Something that is meaningful and purposeful with a little bit of effort will find its way to the actual users. So it's really essential to build a product with a user in mind. And of course, very much related, ask the user all the time, get their opinion about the product, how they would like it to evolve, how they would like it to change. As very successfully one of our customers commented to us, users are ruthless. Even if one user of Sociable would mention, he said, that Sociable is boring, then that's it. A whole team will gather around him and everybody will think the same. And then, as already mentioned, the momentum is there, but for a very, very short time, so we have to be fast. Trust is very hard to build and very easy to lose. So what we were successful in this case was that we managed to grasp the momentum and launch the product in the market by giving it our full support. At the same time, it takes time, and you have to adjust, you have to adapt the strategy and methodology all the time to fit the needs and the technology, the changing technology. And of course, devil is in the details. In this case, I will call it in the specifics, because you can't really say that privacy, legal frameworks, sensitive data storage are details. But they are specifics, and there are many different frameworks in many different countries. So all these have to be addressed for a successful launch to the market. Thank you. That concludes my presentation.